Hi everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with my September TBR. Let's jump into it. Alright, I am fresh-faced and here to talk about my September TBR. This is going to be a strange TBR month because the beginning of the month I can read whatever I want. The middle of the month we have our ContemporaryAthon, so I will be doing a separate TBR for that and reading only contemporary books. So I'm only doing a TBR for first couple of days and the end of the month as well. So ContemporaryAthon is September 17th to the 23rd, and it is a full week of reading contemporaries. If you're interested in my announcement video so that you know how to build your TBR, I will have that linked up above. I have other books that I didn't read this month that I really wanted to get to in August that I'm going to just tack on to my September TBR and hopefully try to get to. We'll see what I read, guys, but I do know for certain that this is going up prior to September 1st for a reason, and that is because the first book that I read in September will be God's Grave by J. Kristoff. You can see up here, maybe, I don't know, they're blue. This is going to be another buddy read. The Nevernight buddy read was so phenomenal. The vlog for this was so much fun. I will be doing it again this time around, and we will be reading God's Grave in September. So September 1st till September 7th. So the whole first week of September we'll be reading this book. Will I do the buddy reading pages per assignment? No, probably not. I will most likely read ahead because I have zero chill. I also will be starting a new job in September at the end of ContemporaryAthon. However, I will be working a couple days prior to that, and I believe I'm working on the 3rd and the 4th, so I might just read ahead so that I don't have to stress over those days. Regardless, the page breakdown is pinned on my Twitter account, which is listed down below, and you can get all of my updates on my reading and my page numbers on Goodreads, also listed down below. I'm really excited to dive back into this book. I'm bummed I have to wait so long for Dark Dawn, but I'm like so excited to be a part of this fandom. I don't even care. I don't mind waiting. If you read Nevernight with us, please join this buddy read. If you've already read God's Grave, definitely join in as well. You can check out the hashtag, which is BuddyReadBR, stab, stab, stab. I'll have it listed right in this area. The hashtag was fantastic the first time around on Instagram and on Twitter. I'm really looking forward to reading with everybody this time. There's people that didn't do the Nevernight read with us but are joining in with this one because they haven't picked it up yet. There's other people that have read both but they're keeping up with the hashtag and reading again with us and rereading. You guys know I already have my vlog of Nevernight up, and I have theories, I have thoughts. I am excited to see where this one goes. I heard I'm going to love this one even more. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm about it. So that's what that's going to happen. Another transfer from my August TBR into my September TBR is Vicious by Victoria Schwab, or V.E. Schwab. I think the second one comes out in October. So like, it would be timely if I read this now. But I obviously haven't read Vicious, so I can't read Vengeful until I read Vicious. I'm excited about this. This is a signed edition. It's like the special new, I don't know, anniversary edition, I think. And I'm here for it. I'm excited about it. I want to read it. Oh, I'm dropping things. So these books are like, I can't with those. I'm very excited about it. Then I think I'm going to throw in an Owl Crate book because I don't want these things to sit on my shelves for too long. And I'm relatively interested in this, and it's really short for a fantasy book. So I think I might give Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart a try. And we'll see how that one goes. And then I will also most likely throw Brandon Sanderson's The Alloy of Law, which is the first of the second Mistborn World Cosmere books. It takes place, I think, 300 some years after the Mistborn events, and I'm about that because I really, really loved this series. And again, this is a tiny one. It's only 300 some pages. So right around the same size as Grace and Fury, and I think I can move through them relatively quickly. And I'm obviously going like fantasy heavy on some of my other books to allow for the fact that I'm going to be reading a week of straight contemporary, which I'm not even mad about. I'm very excited about. Also, on my TBR for the month of September is Rain and Delilah's Midnight Matinee, which is by Jeff Sentner. This is an arc. This book does not come out until February of 2019, so it is I got this very, very early. Jeff was actually running, not a contest, but he asked if anybody would be willing to organize a buddy read thread for these books. So essentially, I'm getting the book. I already have it set up. I'm sorry, I love you guys, but I already have like 7 or 8 other people that I'm going to be sending this to after I read it. And we're all going to annotate it, so it's going to be much like a traveling book. I'm going to read it, annotate it, write all my thoughts in there. And then the last person that gets this book is actually going to be mailing it back to Jeff Zentner so that he can have his books from beta readers and early readers on his shelves with all of our thoughts in the pages. And I am so excited about it. I know that he's already sent this out to like a whole bunch of other people that are doing the same thing. And I've seen some like Instagram pictures and Twitter pictures with like tear-stained pages. I know it's going to make me cry. I'm fine with that. But I thought about putting this in for my ContemporaryAthon challenge because Jeff Zentner is JZ. Those are my initials. My middle initials A, which features in all the other words. But I really want to take my time with it and annotate it nicely since I know it's going back to him, which is like one of the coolest things ever. So I think I'm going to try to read it prior to ContemporaryAthon so that I can get it on to the next person and start the chain of reading for this one. I'm pretty stinking excited about this, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty stoked on it. So this is making my little heart happy, and we're going to get to that one for sure this month. I'm filming my TBR for September on the 26th and on the 26th, and I think this is going up on the 29th. So it can go up before September 1st so you guys can plan to join us for God's Grave. And I have not yet read my TBR jar pick for August, which was, oh no, what was my TBR jar pick? Did I read my TBR jar pick? What the hell did I pick for my TBR jar pick? Oh no, wait. So the TBR jar pick went into a try a chapter, and then I was supposed to read that book. And then the other ones went back in here. I am getting confused for myself. So The Goal by Elle Kennedy I haven't read yet. If I don't read that in the end of August, which I still have 4 days, 5 days, I still have 5 days in August. I feel like I'll probably read that because I don't have a book that I'm looking forward to reading right this second, so I can read that no problem. If I don't, I'm just going to tack it on to September's TBR, but we're going to get in here. I've been shaking it up, and we're going to see what else I've got to pull for the month of September, which is already a crazy month. I'm not really looking forward to having to add something, but we'll see. Alright, I got Maybe in Paris, which is a contemporary romance about a girl that goes to Paris with her brother after, I think, a failed suicide attempt. I think he's on the autism spectrum. It is buried in my bookshelf, so you guys will see it at another point. I do want to read it. It was sent to me by Skyhorse Publishing. I'm interested in it for sure. It's a shorter contemporary, so I should be able to get to this one. Also, why do I keep books on my shelves I don't want to read sometimes? Actually, I'm not that mad about this. I really do want to read this, so now I have a reason to read it. So that's it. I have these 5 books. This is a 6th. Technically, my TBR jar pick try chapter is the 7th, if I haven't gotten to it yet. And then ContemporaryAthon will have its own TBR, which I can't wait to share with you guys. But that's it for now for my September TBR. I hope you guys are excited. Which one of these would you bump up in your TBR to be one of the first ones that I read? I know already that God's Grave is going to be the first one that I read. So after that, it's all a toss-up. We'll see what happens. Only 2 of these are happening for sure. Rain and Delilah and God's Grave. After that, it's a shit show anymore. I've become a mood reader, guys. I don't know when it happened, but I have. So that's it for this one. If you liked it, give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next one. Bye.